Hello, I'm an amateur radio operator, Kilo 8 Juliet Mike Hotel. My name is Jeff. I'm going to listen for the International Space Station. They're going to be talking to the UA Huntsville Space Hardware Club in Huntsville, Alabama. That they should be coming up here pretty good. I'm going to be using a antenna. It is a Diamond A144S5. It's on top of a 40-foot tire, so I do believe, I think I hear the ISS there. But what I'm going to turn on preamp, and I'm going to come over here and turn it squelch off until we get communication.
It is a wonderfulness to be an astronaut.
There we go.
If you're curious and you like to discover new things, if you like to do something different every day, then that's what it's all about to be an astronaut. Whether you're training or in space, it's always a lot of fun.
We got pretty good audio, so I'm going to turn the squelch off. We'll be able to hear the astronaut, but we will not be able to hear the contact on the ground. Here is the space station. I will be changing my antenna with the azimuth indicator as he gets closer. Here he is.
Then about 2 years of training then, and then when you're selected to a crew to fly in space, that's another 2.5 years. So you have to be ready and willing to do a lot of training, but it's a lot of fun. Over.
Now that was the astronaut on the International Space Station.
We like the experiments that we're doing. We like the work that we're doing. That's probably the best entertainment of all. However, looking out the window is the #1 entertainment. When we have some time, when we're not working experiments, we have a guitar, we play guitar, we read, we write emails as well. Over.
I just changed the antenna setting.
The astronaut suits are very comfortable. They have heating and cooling and airflow, ventilation for us. When they are pressurized, though, they can be fairly uncomfortable. There's always pressure points. It's a bit like a football. When you inflate a football, it's very stiff, and sometimes the suit feels that way. Over. Hi, Malia. The stars do not look bigger. Even though a star is huge, you know, our sun is a star, of course. They're very big, but they are so far away, they are still just points of light in space. Over. Hi, Garrett. The Earth, you can see the curve of the Earth on the horizon. Of course, the bright blue of the Earth's atmosphere next to the black of space is brilliant. It's very bright, very pretty. Usually when we look at the Earth, we see the ocean. We always see clouds, so it's usually blue and white. But every now and then we pass over a continent, and we see beautiful greens, blues, and tans, and we can tell where we are on the Earth just by the colors. Over.
I'm changing my antenna with the azimuth indicator following.
Patrick, that's probably a long answer to that question. Life is wonderful. Zero gravity is always fun. Sometimes it's hard to do some things. The easy things are hard to do up here, like finding a place to put your pen or finding a place to put your toothbrush. The things that are hard on the ground are very easy in space. Something that weighs 500 pounds I can move with a fingertip. And it's a lot of fun to fly around. Over.
I'm using a Yaesu 736R. It's a satellite radio that I use for amateur radio satellites and with the International Space Station.
Great question. It is a lot of fun to be in space. And no, it's not scary. Probably that's because of all of the training we feel like we can handle and we're prepared for anything that might go wrong. It is true, we're living in a dangerous place, in a vacuum, no air outside of us, and very high temperatures outside. There's a lot of high radiation, but we're well protected, and if any of that hardware breaks, we know what to do about it. So it's a lot of fun, and we feel well prepared for any problems, so it is not scary. Over.
This is March the 21st. It is 15:54 UTC time.
When you first get into space, most astronauts feel a little nauseous, or they might lose their appetite. Some of them might even get a little sick. But that usually goes away in a day. Sometimes it might take a day and a half or so. But everyone, after about 2 days, everyone starts to feel fine, have our appetites, and after that, no one has any more problems, stomach problems at all. Over. Okay, for UAH, how do you read? This is NA1SS. Hi, Amelia. Miss my family. That's the number one thing. I also miss the feel of the wind in my hair, and the sand or grass under my feet. And there's some foods I miss. You know, we can't take hot showers up here either, so that'd be very nice when I get back to Earth. But the number one thing you miss is your family and friends. Over. Kathy, I like mathematics, and I like science, physics especially. But anything at the high school level, anything that you fall in love with, who knows, will be very useful, could be very useful later on. The main thing is to find something that you love to do and get very, very good at that. And so people who do what they love are very successful and are very good at it, and that's what astronauts usually are, people who've got to be very good at something. And right now it's the science, technology, engineering, mathematics field. I'm a doctor, so I mostly did medicine. I have a little engineering. But we have pilots as well. So any one of those things certainly, and probably in the years to come, be more and more fields that will be included. That will be very useful for the astronauts of the future. Over. Hi, Morgan. I can't tell you. I just fell in love with it. I've always loved hiking and backpacking and exploring. I've always been curious in science. When I was in high school, early in high school, I started to read about astronauts. I started to read about people who built spaceships and satellites. I became very fascinated, and I thought that was the road to the most exciting discoveries imaginable to me at the time, and it's still true today. So I decided in high school that I wanted in some way to work for the space program. I never thought I could be an astronaut, but that was the way I got started. Over.
Well, the International Space Station
Rachel, the main thing we do is research. We
is starting to get over Cuba. So I'm really doing pretty good audio here from it. That's that preamp working. I'm just about ready to get out of his footprint.
The main thing we do is make use of the laboratories here. We even live inside of the laboratories. So when we have free time, we'll look out the window. We'll chat around the dinner table. We try to eat our meals together. And we do spend about 2.5 hours a day exercising. Over.
I'm just about ready to get out of his footprint, and he's going over Cuba. Let me see if we can still hear him here. There we go. We're losing him. Well, I tell you what, that was a pretty good audio from he was talking to the Huntsville, Alabama, the Huntsville Space Hardware Club. So that was not a bad audio there from the International Space Station. So I'm still receiving him. Mercy. I'm right on the edge of the footprint. So there he goes. Matter of fact, I just went outside the footprint. Well, but like I say, that was pretty good. So this is amateur radio operator, KHAMH. I hope you enjoyed that.